This edition of Invest Monterrey Business Talk e-mobility represents exactly what we're pushing and developing from the Ministry of Economy of the state government of Nuevo León. Our state is leader in the auto industry in Mexico, but we're now switching not only to keep developing the traditional automotive industry, but specifically the electric and the autonomous driving sector. As you can see, Nuevo León is a hub for high-tech components for electrical vehicles. Our state has all the conditions and the qualified labor required to be able to produce these components. We have positioned ourselves as the leading state in Mexico, but now we seek to grow and open our doors to the world.
The investment that came to Nuevo León directed to the auto part industry was also almost 4 billion. And here's the participation, and you can be very proud. Nuevo León is number one with 36.9 in past year. This means this is a lot of work, obviously, with the secretary and all that people that are working in this area.
So in our case, the important one is North America. By 2035, 98% of the vehicle production will be electric. This campus that we are having construction in Monterrey has one characteristic. It's a multi-function, and it works for all the divisions that we have in Mexico. We have the task to have 80% of our content to be made in North America, but mostly in Mexico. So that's why we have localized a huge purchasing group here in Monterrey.
I think the Monterrey automotive industry or the Nuevo León industry can go on a 12-round fight with any company globally. But I think something that distinguishes us, and maybe we don't talk about it enough, is the entrepreneurial spirit of the people of Monterrey. The commitment with its community, the commitment with its workers, the family that it builds around it, the camaraderie among companies, giving back to the communities, giving back to the schools, and collaborating with each other. I think that's a very specific value to the Monterrey auto industry.
I think that the industry has a lot of potential. We really need to extend as well not only the manufacturing capabilities, but also the technology development capabilities together, so we can join the industry to create the future, the mobility.
Similar, I would like to think of Monterrey or Nuevo León as a state as a relevant hub for the auto industry, and it kind of gravitates things and make it more of a self-fulfilling.
The most relevant trends are connectivity, autonomy, shared mobility, and electrification. That's where you're going to see the future in the auto industry in the coming years. So it's up to us to make sure that we play a very important, very relevant part of it. And I always said Mexico shouldn't be considered any longer a country of cheap labor. Mexico can and should and must compete as a country of qualified labor to the world.